we're going to be handing out our first impression roses, but with the NFL slates, because we are not on The Bachelor. So I think a good exercise is that you should be looking at the NFL slate earlier rather than later in the week, because a lot of these lines will move. So sometimes you need to catch it right before the line moves, because listen, as somebody who does not classify herself as a sharp bettor, I feel like I'm going to see a lot of these plays, and Joe, normal, or Joe average Joe is going to see these plays and be like, ooh, I like that one too. So, Jenks, let me start off by saying this line looks too good to be true. Okay. So this is going to be the Monday night game, but we already have the line for it. Bucs and Lions. The Bucs are getting 5.5 points at the Lions. And maybe something's got to give here. Where the Bucs have been playing this grueling schedule, they've had all these come from behind wins, and Baker Mayfield has been doing it all to receivers who are not even like top 3 on his depth chart. So this feels like my first impression rose, but I feel like I can already tell that maybe there's some cracks underneath the surface, and maybe she looks good, but maybe the personality has some red flags that I'm already seeing.
I like this play. I wrote this down yesterday when I was getting ready for the show and looking ahead and getting ready for this segment, and we've already seen the money come in on Tampa Bay in some spots where it's sitting at 4.5. Just depends on where you shop. You can still get 5.5 at BetMGM. Yeah, I like the Buccaneers, and I feel like that, I don't know, I just feel like the market hasn't caught up to how good Tampa Bay is. It feels that way. Are we giving the Lions too much credit for being at home? Like, Tampa Bay just finds ways to win. And I do want to wait on the status of Mike Evans. He's supposed to practice this week. So I want to see whether or not he's a go for game time, because that would be huge for this team. But Detroit is still banged up in the secondary. So that was one of the reasons why they lost to the Chiefs over the weekend, is that, A, the Chiefs are just better right now. But also, they don't have a lot of their top-tier guys at corner, which I think makes me like the Bucs as well.
Right. And it's not just Baker Mayfield, it's the defense as well. So we know the Bucs traditionally are very good at stopping the run, and this year more the same. They're a top 5 defense against the run. So I am not saying that Jared Goff cannot throw the football. I'm just saying it makes it tough on any offense when you take away one prong of their offensive attack. So I think the Bucs are going to come ready with a good game plan. The only thing I can think of is the same sabotage factor that they've had for like the past few games, and that I keep saying situationally this is a tough spot for the Bucs, but they just keep winning games. So I feel like the Bucs getting 5.5 is too good to be true. So I will ask it for a second date, and we will do some more research as the week unfolds. All right, Jenks. So who else is in the room where you say, "Ooh, I think I'm interested in this bet"?
Yeah, just if you pick the Buccaneers, don't say, "Well, I've just always loved the Dolphins." I mean, Buccaneers. Sorry.